Here are the top 5 plays and performances from last week, brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard.
Late in the first half, Emery, they got to pull out all the stops. Riker Jensen to Jeremy Brannon. Oh, it's the hook and ladder. Jace Curtis. Well, you'd think his name would be Stilson, Jensen, Justice. There's a bunch of them down there at Emery, but Curtis is another one. And nobody to touch him. What a play for Emery at the end of the first half against San Juan. You think working the up men on a kickoff is a good strategy. Drew Bowles doesn't know anything about strategy. How about the stiff arm, gets up the sideline, puts it into 5th gear, and ain't nobody going to touch him. Bountiful holds on to be the Kings of Bountiful in the win over Viewmont.
This kick is going to be fielded at the 22-yard line and returned. And he's got a lane. He slips a tackle at the 40, still on his feet at the 50. He's headed down the sideline with a full blow to steam and blockers ahead. He's going to break it all the way to the house. And that is going to be a touchdown for the Braves. What a return by Bountiful, and another answer.
Jadon Lester sets the flow one way, and then he trailblazes his own path. Finds the alley, reverses field, and Jadon was gone. That's 6 doubloons for Lester. Morgan's Jimmy Savage. He is savage. Or the return is savage. Doesn't matter what it is. Breaks a bunch of tackles, and then enough Cowboys to track down that Trojan all the way to the house for the Morgan 6. Spencer Hall had himself quite the first half. He already had a touchdown, a fumble return for a touchdown, blocks the field goal, and then Cannon DeFries, he gone. Scoop and score as Weaver rolled along to take home the Shield and a share of the Region 1 title.
And it's blocked. And picked up by Cannon DeFries. And DeFries will walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Weaver.
But you know who blocked it? Spencer Hall.
How about this from the Milford men? We say Milford men. If your name ain't Hardy, you ain't getting in this one. The Hardy boys account for 5 of the 6 Milford touchdowns on the evening in their win against North. Sevier, Bo, and Kasich Hardy did everything. There are going to be more a little bit later. Short yardage runs. They had a couple of scrambles. Big time highlight plays. But the Hardy boys, if you watch wrestling, you know about the Hardy boys. But if it ain't Hardy boys, you ain't living.
Hardy takes a snap, takes the pitch. Rolls out the pass to the left side, looking for Barnes.
Great job, as you got to cover Blake Barnes. Good job.
He'll run and turn it into the end zone as it'll be Bo Hardy with the touchdown run from 6 yards out.
The West Panthers, there's no hangover after the win against Kearns. They forced not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 turnovers as they shut out Granger. Bird Butler, Kalasoni Malu, Talatui Putu Tau, each had interceptions. And then how about this? 3 fumble recoveries, including a scoop and score to end the game by Fanga Tukoafu. Coach Gene Plaga would be proud, because I know Junior Solo V is proud of what West has done, as they got a share of the Region 2 championship, their first since the mid-90s. And it's all a part of an offense and defense that complement each other. Speaking of showing up in a bad mood, what do Beavers do? They build dams. The dams for this Beaver defense is called the line of scrimmage. Sheldon LeBaron and crew, they absolutely terrorized the Parowan backfield. How about this? Sheldon LeBaron had 4 sacks. Court Radden had 3 sacks. Statler Wright had 2. Gage Edwards had 2. And Damon Munoz, Cutler Edwards, and Jayton Jessup, they only had 1 apiece. That's 14 total sacks on the evening. Good grief.
4th down and 9. Miller back to pass.
Here comes the pressure by the Beavers, and he can't get away, and that is going to be Cutler Edwards with a sack.
Cutler Edwards just got in there, gave him a great big old hug, and cooled him down.
Conway looking for something over the middle. Tip drill. Oz Young picks that one off for Judge.
Pass across the middle, intercepted on the tip. Caught by number 12. That's Ozzie Young with the interception.
We already showed some Milford highlights. Let's show one more. Kasich Hardy, he just wants to own tonight. Tips it, picks it, and has a nice return as well.
And we're going to have to see on the replay right there. I'm pretty sure Kasich is the one that tips it.
And
he catches it. So,
you're right.
So that makes the play just that much greater when you're able to do that.
Great athletic, shows you his great athleticism right there.
Harriman's Dom Martucci reads the eyes, sees the tip, and picks it off for Harriman. A dominant performance from the Harriman defense on Friday night. This isn't a tip. This is a bobble, and pick for Christian Arrington.
What a interception off the tip pass there. Another big break. Christian Arrington there collecting that. That is just an awful turn of events for Pleasant Grove.
This one, play through the whistle. Scott versus Ogden. There's the pick. That's not the play. Isaac Wilson, watch this. Know where you are on the field and just roll over Beethoven. Over the top of the Scott defenders. And Isaac Wilson walks into the end zone. Everybody had stopped, but Wilson! All the way to the house. Salem Hills needed a lot of things down 28-7 in the fourth quarter. Austin Hollow, with the pick. He not only had a pick, he had 2 touchdown receptions in the fourth quarter to help Salem Hills come back. Speaking of the comeback, this is in overtime. After everything that had happened for the comeback for Salem Hills, Maple Mountain, Byron Bliss with the game-winning pick to seal the win and a share of the Region 8 championship for Maple Mountain.
Elmer back to throw, looking, now it's diving, intercepted. Ball game over, picked off. It was Bliss coming up with it, and Maple Mountain will escape with a 35-28 win.
Salem Hills had a big offensive night in the fourth quarter. They had to have plays like this. Zaylen Fenn, tip, bobble, and then able to pull it in. When you throw deep down the middle, you got to have somebody step up. Delta's Awesome Topham knows he can trust Trey Butler to pull that one in.
But the rabbit just came down with, who was that?
That was Trey Butler. Number 83, Trayton just goes up and makes the catch over the top of the defender.
Need a Hawaiian connection. Edwards finds Jaron Kalama for the Wasatch TD. We got this one sent to us by Joe Glassick. Yeah, good reason. Titan Kilgore has made him look good a lot this year. What a grab by Titan. He's a Titan among men. Creighton Cooper feeling the pressure. Locks it in the end zone. He doesn't have just one. He's got 2 dudes. Jackson Christensen pulls down the catch for the touchdown in traffic. We talked about this last week. If you're a wide receiver, got to know how to work the backside of the end zone, even with the defender in your chest. Charles Cook, let him cook. Pulling that one in for the TD. We're not shocked about this one. Carson Ryan doing Carson Ryan things. High point that ball for the TD. We talk about Bolingbroke, but you also got to talk about Hudson Manwaring. Manwaring, big hands. Pulling this one in. Beautiful grab for Hudson Manwaring. San Juan did a little bit of everything. Jace Palmer looking like Jace the Snake. Jake the Snake Stabler. Go look him up, kids. He's a good one. A great one. Looking like him. And Cooper Black, oh my goodness, pulls that one in and then gets up the sideline. Who is he, Dave Casper? Know that connection. Cooper Black takes it to the house. That's the game-winning TD for San Juan. Parawan didn't have a lot of things go right, but they had this one go right. Pump left, throw it right, and Nicholas Goodman. You're Goodman. Pulling that one in for the TD.
Or back pass, looking left, now switching to his right, throws the ball up. Good coverage there. There's Robinson, and we'll see. It could be a touchdown. And it is touchdown. Parowan Rams, 25-yard strike from Miller to number 10, Goodman.
Jonathan Latu, just running through people. Stiff arms this man from Gunnison. And then finally gets tracked down inside the 10.
Ball's on the left hash. And they're going to go there. Some penetration, but the tackle's broken. And another tackle broken, and now he's into the second, third level. Yardley trying to slow him down, can't. And they're going to finally drag him down, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Kids, start doing your own laundry, and you'll know that sometimes you got to put it in spin mode. Not once, but twice to get things done. Love the niftiness from Seth Ridtrup. Morgan's Tanner Belinsky. That name just fits, doesn't it? It could be like Soda Pop Budinsky. Badum. Ain't nobody just bringing this guy down easily. Double fours with a nice run. Cole Mickle made it last week. He's making it this week too. Tightrope on the sideline. Goes over not one, not two, not three, 4 defenders on that one. Everyone got a piece of Cole Mickle. We talked about Jackson Dart throwing the ball. Let's show him run a little bit. Put it into beast. I don't want to say mode, but why not? How about Jackson Dart? Number 2s, we've seen them run pretty well in this state's history. Milford's Bull Hardy said, hey, if Kasich got on here more than once when we weren't together, how about me? Oh my goodness, little Tate Martell back at Bishop Gorman look to that one.
Hardy takes a snap, takes the handoff, gets hit in the backfield by Snyder, reverses out of it, pressure coming, rolls to the right, looking for help. Here's more pressure, able to avoid the tackle, splits the defense, and he's got a first down and more after the 45-yard line.
Oh, really showing his ability to scramble and his quickness back there. He was dead to rights and was able to buy himself time just by quick thinking and quick feet.
Now let's get to a man with some light feet, shall we? Mckay Hillstead. Man, call him Kevin Bacon. Everyone just stopping and staring and watching Mckay Hillstead. The footwork from the young sophomore, Mckay Hillstead.
He didn't get in the end zone, but that's still one of the most impressive runs from a quarterback that I've seen. And Hillstead over and over and over again showing you why he's a dual threat quarterback, why it's so hard to stop him and this offense. I mean, just making guys miss left and right.
Lamar Jackson-esque there from Mckay Hillstead.
That was for a first down. This one means just a little bit more. That delay option, Mckay spins and drags a 50-man into the hood. Takes that one to the house. Mckay Hillstead. Ah, man, that kid is so good.
Hillstead to Hatfield goes for about 47 yards. The first big play is Hillstead's going to take it himself. Going to make one guy miss, and he's going to go into the end zone. Mckay Hillstead doing it himself.
Trey Lund. Oh, man, it's worth double when you score a touchdown, Trey. He knows it. And a little bit of attitude at the end.
But he just got to lower those shoulder pads and went over one guy into the end zone and just said, I'm done in this end zone.
He only went 2 yards in the end zone. I mean, he was at full barrel speed.
It doesn't have to go as scripted. We'll get to that a little bit later. Jack Hansen was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, bounces it, and then takes it to the house to put this one on ice against Leighton Christian.
The wedge. Oh, man, he gets stoned, but he bounces it off. He's going to have the first down. He's going to break a tackle, and down the sideline, Jack Hansen goes. Jack Hansen just sealed the deal for the Bulldogs, and he was absolutely poleaxed at the line of scrimmage. He bounced off and then did the rest.
This one seems pretty simple. Cannon DeFries with a stick nod. Oh, put a man on skates. Yeah, we knew this kid was good. It was different seeing him in person. Cannon, the touchdown maker.
Lynn's got a man over the middle. It's Cannon DeFries. Makes a move inside the 20. Into the 10. Touchdown! Cannon DeFries.
Kanab down 3-0 late. Michael Warino, game-winning touchdown to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Spins off the pile, and the Cowboys get the win.
They're loaded on this left side now. Quick hit up the middle. And nice spin move there. That's going to be 6. That's touchdown, Kanab. Number 15. Makes a great play. Does a spin move. Michael Werner.
Did a great spin move to get out of it.
Speaking of getting the win, it's always nice to beat your rival, especially when I love it when a plan doesn't just have to come together. We make it come together. Tommy Hogan, he's a hero. Game-winning TD for Olympus.
Hogan turns, you have to be kidding. And he's got the touchdown! On a broken play. Hogan makes lemonade out of the lemon.
Have a top 5 play that we missed? Hit us up on Twitter at #DNRT5 or at DNews Rewind.